Every boat owner knows the challenges of corrosion, biofouling, and scale buildup in raw water networks. It's the cost of life on the water, until now. Introducing Fiber Systems, a revolutionary innovation that integrates into a vessel's existing raw water network, redefining how it works so that normal operation includes critical, routine freshwater flushing maintenance as a native function. Patented fiber systems eliminate the hassle and inefficiencies of the manual freshwater flush, replacing the traditional dock hose with push-button controls and precision flushing. This preserves optimal performance and minimizes operational burdens, providing peace of mind that your vessel's critical systems are protected. Whether inboard or outboard propulsion engines, generators, gyro stabilization systems, water makers, and more, fiber systems are compatible with any raw water circuit. So how does it work? The patented fiber system safely connects a vessel's native freshwater tank and plumbing network to any raw water network. It is comprised of two main components that operate in concert. First, the control module. This is the system's brain. During installation, the module's programming is tailored to a vessel's specific requirements and system functions, ensuring a safe and proper freshwater flush occurs at optimal or scheduled intervals for maximum effectiveness. It also tracks detailed freshwater flush data and stores it on a standard SD card. This can be used in support of a vessel's maintenance logs, show proof of flushing compliance, or to help with diagnostic and service issues. The control module is programmed for the specific application for which it is serving, and only allows flushing when satisfactory conditions are met. Second, the freshwater flush manifold. This proprietary configuration revolutionizes how traditional raw water networks operate. It establishes a link between a vessel's freshwater and raw water plumbing systems, allowing onboard freshwater to be used for routine flushing maintenance of the raw water network. There are two freshwater flush manifold configuration kits, the inboard and the overboard manifolds. The kits are tailored during installation in direct accordance with your vessel's specific application. The inboard manifold is for flushing complex systems that must be flushed while the raw water networks are active, such as inboard diesels with wet exhaust. It is comprised of four unique components that operate in concert during the freshwater flush process: the primary freshwater flush gate, the balancing tee, the raw water swing check, and the freshwater spring check. These four components use simple physics to provide a safe and effective flush, minimizing operational complexity and eliminating the risk of damage to systems while flushing. In a traditional raw water network's duty cycle, seawater is pulled in via suction from a raw water pump and is pushed through a dedicated network to perform a function, such as removing heat. The fiber system does not change this simple function. Rather, it complements it. At the end of a normal duty cycle, and only when certain conditions are met within the control module's programming, seawater is purged from the raw water network using fresh water from the vessel's native tank, providing preservative maintenance at the end of every duty cycle. The engineered design of the fiber system guarantees the integrity of both raw and freshwater systems. Fiber manifolds are passive during normal operation of the raw water circuit, and the water networks are isolated by a feature called a hydrostatic lock. This protects the integrity of the freshwater system from seawater intrusion. The hydrostatic lock can only be broken when the control module initiates a flush by signaling the primary freshwater flush gate to open, allowing pressurized freshwater to then flow through the spring check and into the raw water network. At the balancing tee, pressurized freshwater begins to displace the seawater being sucked in. The swing gate closes, and only freshwater then flows into the raw water network. The strategic orientation of the inboard manifold components ensures the flow of water into and through the raw water circuit at all times. For example, if during a freshwater flush the flow of freshwater is interrupted, or the raw water pump demands more water flow than the freshwater source can provide, the swing gate automatically adjusts its aperture to allow seawater back into the network, preventing the starvation of critical water flow. This safeguards the mechanical systems and heat exchangers under any conditions. The overboard manifold is for flushing simple systems that can be flushed while inactive, such as outboard engines. It is comprised of two components, the primary freshwater flush gate and the freshwater spring check. In an overboard manifold, the introduction of pressurized freshwater is used to perform a simple flush of the raw water network. with fresh water being pushed through the network and then discharged overboard or drained via gravity out of the raw water circuit. Fiber systems are custom installed and configured to provide maximal return on investment. Flush durations and conditions programmed into the control module promote miserly water usage, efficient processes, and robust compliance with recommended maintenance practices at the touch of a button. With fiber, you get the optimal results every time. Fiber systems shield your boat's critical systems, protecting performance, enhancing your quality of ownership, and preserving the value of your vessel. Ready to protect your investment on the water? Visit our website today to find a dealer near you. Fiber Systems, peace of mind for all of your voyages ahead.